words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
And good evening, and welcome to Hinton, Oklahoma for tonight's Class 2A District 3 District Softball matchup featuring the Hinton Comets and the Amber Pocasset Panthers. The Comets come into tonight's game with a record of 18-7, 5-2 in district play. They're currently sitting in second place, riding a 5-game winning streak. Their last loss was to this very same Ampo team a couple weeks ago, 4-1. Ampo comes into today's game with a record of 17-5. They're currently sitting 6-1 in district play, so they're in first place. Lady Comets in second place. Actually, they're tied with Hinton, Texoma, and Apache all come in with a record of 5-2, but Hinton currently is in second place based on run differential. Hinton has this district game left with Ampo. Then Thursday they got a doubleheader at Woodward. They play Hooker, and then next Monday, September 20th, the Comets will head to Texoma for a doubleheader. It starts at 1 o'clock for their final district matchups of the year. Of course, the district placing in districts is so important because that determines your seedings. And right now, the Lady Comets currently have a great opportunity with the win today to be tied for first place with Ampo. If you finish first in district, you get to host regionals, but you want to finish in the top 4 so that you guarantee yourself a regional berth. Thinking on some keys to today's ball game. Again, these two teams played just about 2 weeks ago. The Ampo came away a 4-1 winner. It was a game that both teams had several errors and several hits. Really, the key to the game, the big play of the game, was Lady Comets had bases loaded, 1 out or no outs, and handed to Vinny, hit a sharp line drive. Third baseman raised her glove up, caught it, took 1 step, stepped on the base for a double play, and it kind of put an end to any chance that the Comets had to get on the scoreboard. So who's going to get the key hits today? Who's going to get runners on base? The last game, Ampo was a little bit better offensively, a little bit better defensively. Both teams really good in the circle. So who's going to get that key, 2-out hit to score that 1 run, that 2 runs in an inning? Another key to the game today is both teams like to try and bunt, slap, use their speed, get the ball on the ground. So who can get runners on base with less than 2 outs? Who can get a runner on base with 1 out, with no outs? Opportunity there to play small ball, to bunt. Again, we've seen over the course of the last few weeks that when Lady Comets get the ball down and use their left-handed slap hitters to get the ball down, they put a lot of pressure on the defense. We've seen several mistakes. Last game against Watonga, Watonga had several errors on some really good bunts and some really good slap hits. But the key to being able to bunt the ball and being able to slap it, you got to get runners on base. You got to have less than 2 outs. Another big key is to limit errors. Can we go back to the last time these two teams played? The Lady Comets had several errors that were pivotal in giving up a couple of those 4 runs that they gave up. So we want to limit the amount of errors. Coach Hanna is kind of switching up his defense today. He's got senior Callie Kirchhoff's going to be at third base, or shortstop, excuse me, and sophomore Hannah DeVinny is going to be at third. Freshman Alyssa Hells at second. Junior Sierra Weathers at first base. In the outfield, from right to left, in left field, we have Allie Bristow. In center field, Sophie Barrett. In right field, we have Alyssa Gomez. Pitching will be freshman Madison Hamilton. And catching will be freshman Charlie Van Huss. So this is probably the strongest lineup defensively for the Comets with Callie at shortstop and Hannah at third base. So again, I think that move was done by Coach Hanna to give himself, again, to take away those opportunities that Ampo has, that they like to try to bunt the ball. The lineup for the Comets today: Callie, number 21, Callie Kirchhoff will be leading off. Number 7, Sophie Barrett. Batting 3 hole, number 3, Sierra Weathers. Batting cleanup, number 8, freshman Charlie Van Huss. Number 9, Madison Hamilton will be batting 5. 00, Hannah DeVinny. Number 15, Alyssa Gomez is batting 7th. Number 2, Alyssa Hell, batting 8th. And sophomore Demi Dollenberg, number 1, will be our 9th hole hitter and will also be our designated player. That means she's our designated hitter. And Allie Bristow will be our flex player. That means she's our defensive player, and she will be playing left field. So we got Mr. Nathan Allen on the camera, and he'll be doing some color commentating. Nate, what do you think are some of your keys to the game today?
Probably their biggest key is just defense. Ampo's one of those teams that they're aggressive along the base pass. They're going to make contact with the ball. They're going to get what they can. You got to make sure and field clean. Got to avoid getting errors tonight. And that was kind of the story the last time these two teams faced. Is just a couple of defensive errors cost them a couple runs, and this time they just need to place a big emphasis on defense, which they've played really good defense all season long. Maddie has pitched rear end off. She's had a fantastic season, so they should fare extremely well tonight. Yeah, absolutely. For a freshman, Madison Hamilton has just been really solid in the circle. The 4 runs given up to Ampo was probably the most runs she's given up all season long. Definitely the most runs given up in a district contest. So you feel really good that she's going to bring her best game, and we'll see if some of the adjustments defensively will pay off for the Comets as we're about to get underway. Umpire says play ball. Madison winds up. There's the first pitch. Call, strike 1. One thing MJ does a good job, she throws a lot of strikes. She peppers the zone, keeps it right around the plate. Really makes it hard on those batters to get up there and look for just something that's just a good pitch. Second pitch is inside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike as we're just getting underway. Pitch called, strike 2 on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got a beautiful evening here for softball. A little bit of wind. We got a great crowd. A lot of the Comet faithful, Comet students out here tonight supporting these athletes. Line drive just over the head of Alyssa Hell at second base. Alyssa Gomez fields it, throws it to first, not in time. Ampo starts the game off with a solid line drive base hit to right field. That's one of the things about softball. The dimensions of the field are so small that a hard hit to right field, Alyssa fields that cleanly. Almost had a chance to throw her out, but couldn't quite get it done. So here we go. Base runner leadoff board for Ampo. Now let's see what they utilize if they go to their small ball game and try to bunt her over. Pitch. Girls
Squares up to bunt, taken for ball one, low and inside.
That's something they do a lot of.
They do a lot of, and we talked about one of the keys to the game. Who can get runners on base with less than 2 outs? That's going to give that team an advantage to use their small ball game effectively. So here we, right off the bat, leadoff hit for Ampo. Second pitch, squares around, pops it up. Ball's caught there by Charlie Van Huss for the putout. Again, we've talked about it several times on broadcast, but when you square around to bunt, you want to make sure you keep that barrel of the bat above your hands. When you drop the barrel down, so easy to pop that ball up, make the easy catch there for Charlie. So again, that's the best scenario right there if you're the Comets, to get an out without the sacrifice taking place. 1 out, top of the first inning. Runner still at first base. Pitch by MJ, swung on and missed. Runners on move. Throw down, not in time. Stolen base for Ampo. Another thing that we didn't talk about in our keys to the game, but one of the things Ampo, they are very aggressive on the base pass. When they get a runner on first, they get a runner on second. They're not afraid to put those runners in motion. And you see it right there. A stolen base puts a runner into scoring position here in the top of the first inning with 1 out. 1 strike on the batter. Pitch. Called, strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. Awful good pitch there by MJ on the lower half of the inside corner. If she can get that pitch going today, she'll be awful hard to hit solidly.
I was going to say that pitch was good news right there for her.
No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch, fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second base, top of the first inning. One thing about this old district game, it's got a lot of atmosphere. Feels just like a playoff game. A lot of energy, a lot of excitement. Pitch. Ball's popped up, front of the plate. Diving attempt there by Van Huss. Can't quite come up with it. The ball lands in fair territory. So it's going to be a fair ball. It's going to move the runner over to third, and the batter's going to go to first. Tough break there if you're the Comets. Not a very good hit. But sometimes it's just get the bat on the ball, and you can just find the right place for that ball to land to get on base. Great effort there by Charlie to try to make that diving catch. Just couldn't quite come up with it. Runners on the corners, 1 out. The 4-hole batter's up for Ampo. Squares around, bunts it, pops it up. Deviney makes the catch on the 5U putout. That's the 2nd out of the inning. That's 2 outs so far, Nate, via the pop-up on a bunt attempt.
You love to see it if you're Hinton. You hate to see it if you're
you love to see that if you're the Comets. 2 pretty routine, easy outs. Now they have an opportunity right here to get out of this inning with no runs given up. First pitch. Called strike 1 on the inside corner for Madison. Again, you notice right here top of first inning, Madison throwing a lot of pitches right around the zone, but she's not throwing them over the heart of the plate. Inside corner, outside corner, real effective to start this game. Pitch. Runners on the move, still in third, throw down. Not in time. Again, there we see Ampo, their aggressive base running. 2 outs, runners at first and third. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter. Ground ball foul down the first baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. This is one of the scenarios where the Comets have been so successful in district play when they get a runner on scoring position. They've really buckled down with good solid pitching and good solid defense without giving up a run. Let's see if they can continue that trend right here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Inside, ball 2. Defensive indifference is going to let that runner go on to second base. You don't want to take a chance there at throwing it down and letting that run go score from third. So runners at second and third, 2 outs. Up and away for ball 3, full count. A lot of excitement right here, right off the bat with runners at second and third, 2 outs, full count. Pitch fouled straight back. We'll do it all over again.
I think that's why them pop-up bunts were so surprising. These girls don't give you a lot of easy outs.
Yeah, it's definitely, anytime you get a chance to get an easy out, you sure take it because they're.
Seemed like we had one last time, 13 pitch at bat.
Yeah. Pitch.
That's
Call! Strike 3 on the outside corner. And the Comets give up a couple of base runners, but nothing doing in terms of scoring any runs for Ampo in the top of the first inning. We head to the bottom of the first. 0-0 is your score.
Ryan, y'all go crazy.
Welcome back. Got a lot of Comet students out here today. There's Ryan Lytle leading the way for the Comets. Here we go. Bottom of the first inning. Comets coming up to bat. Callie Kirchhoff is going to lead the game off for the Comets, to be followed by Sophie Barrett and then Sierra Weathers. Comets got out of a 2-run scoring position opportunity there for Ampo in the top of the first inning without giving up any runs. That's something that, again, the Comets have been so good at this season, not giving up those cheap runs, making the other team earn it. Let's see if the Comets can get something going here themselves. Kirchhoff's one of 2 seniors on the team. The other senior, number 34, Brinley Holman. Callie plays second base and shortstop catcher and shortstop primarily. Kind of dependent upon what Coach Hannon wants to do in the situations of the game. Today he's got her playing shortstop. First pitch coming up. Ball 1 outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Again, let's see right here if the Comets, one of the things they've struggled with offensively, Nate, is they just haven't done a good job of getting runners on base with less than 2 outs and being able to utilize their small ball bunts and slaps to their advantage. Let's see if Callie can get this thing started the right way. Swung on a miss for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Call strike 2 on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Callie. Pitch. Swung on a miss on the changeup. Ball hit the dirt. Catcher scooped it up and throws it to first for the strikeout. One of the things that Ampo pitchers does a good job. They got 2 pitchers. This is number 25, Peterson, pitching, starting off the game. Both pitchers they'll have changeups and mix the speeds up. Makes it, it's going to make it awful difficult to get comfortable in that box with in terms of speed of the pitch.
Yeah, and she pitched the last time these 2 teams faced off, and her changeup, it's just the way she can adjust that speed. It just
Barrett, first pitch, pops it foul. Catcher couldn't quite come up with it, so no balls, 1 strike on Sophie.
But the Hinton Comets definitely struggled with that changeup first time around.
Pitch. Ball 1 outside. Peterson's the pitcher for Ampo. One ball, 1 strike on Sophie. Swung on and missed for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, the one thing you want to do if you're the Comets, you want to limit strikeouts. Don't want to have a lot of strikeouts. You want to make the defense have to make a play to get you out. Popped up to the pitcher. Second out of the inning. Comes via the 1U put out. 2 outs. Sierra Weathers up to bat. Sierra's a junior, playing first base primarily this season. First pitch to Sierra is on the outside corner for strike one. Again, one thing you notice here early, Nate, both pitchers, a lot of strikes. And I tell you the other thing you notice, they're not right down the middle. They're on the outside corner, inside corner. Both pitchers starting off strong. Second pitch, swung on and missed.
And it looks like early here they're going to get a kind of a favorable zone, too, to
yeah,
work
he's
with.
Definitely calling a little bit outside, and being consistent with it. So the batter's got to adjust a little bit to the strike zone of the umpire.
Ain't nothing wrong with extending the black if it's consistent on both sides. Oh, good pitch there.
Good pitch there for the second strikeout of the inning. And we go to the bottom, or to the top of the second inning. 0-0 is our score.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready.
All right, we're welcome back here to the top of the second inning. The first inning, Ampo had one hit. Two runners got on base, but nobody was able to cross the plate for a run. For the Comets, they went 3 up and 3 down. We head to the top of the second inning. Number 17, Carpenter. Number 18, Hicks. And number 5, Shat will be the 3 up for the Panthers. The Comets will stick with Madison Hamilton in the circle. Charlie Van Hus catching, handed to Vinny at third. Callie Kirchhoff at short. Alyssa Hell at second. Sierra Weathers rounding out the infield playing first base. So again, let's notice right here, let's see if Ampo tries to go to their small ball. Left-handed batter up to bat. Let's see if she looks to slap or bunt right here and make something happen. First pitch right down the middle for strike one. Second pitch. Called ball one, a little low, down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. But again, you notice right there, Nate, even though it wasn't a strike, that pitch was right there, close.
Yep.
Good pitch. Ball 2 on the outside part of the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike. Ball 3 up high. 3 balls and 1 strike. Ball 4 up high. So the leadoff batter, Carpenter, draws the walk for the Panthers. So again, second inning, the leadoff runner has been on base for Ampo. Last inning, it didn't do any damage. Let's see if the strategy changes or if they try to stick to the bunts and to get the ball on the ground and moving the runners via the bunt. Let's see what happens here. Again, they tried to bunt 2 times in the first inning, and both times they tried to bunt, they popped it up. Squares around, pops it up.
Another one.
Caught there by Alyssa Hell. That's three bunts, 3 pop-ups. Again, if you're the Comets, you'll take every one of those you can get because that's the best of all worlds. It's an out, plus the runner doesn't advance to second base. I would anticipate here in the next pitch or two that runner first is going to be stealing, Nate. What do you think?
I believe so.
Number 5. Shad up to bat, fouls it off straight back for strike one. Again, Ampo last year, or 2 years ago, they were the state champions in fast pitch softball. Last year they went to the state, I believe, quarterfinals.
Yep.
Squares around, runners on the move, throw down from Van Hus, not in time, runner's going to be safe. Good back up there by Sophie Barrett to keep the runner at second.
I believe that's the third stolen base of the game.
It is a third stolen base, so it's a little bit interesting. See if Ampo maybe with their struggling right now bunting the ball, will they just kind of go away from the small ball and just try to rely upon their speed and their ability to steal bases to get that runner into scoring position. Pitch popped up. Going to be out of play over the first base dugout. Going to have 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they've had 2 outs on bunts where to advance the runner to second, she got it anyway on a steal.
Yeah, so interesting as this game goes along, that might be a strategy with the runner at first base. He might not, Coach Muncie Frampo might not try to utilize the bunt, might just try to rely upon stealing the base and using their speed to get that runner into scoring position. Ground ball to second base. Good diving backhand by Alyssa. Can't quite make the throw. Runner ground second, goes home, is going to be safe. Ball gets by Van Hust at the plate.
She's going to get third.
Runner's going to go all the way to third.
That's a smart base running too.
Good aggressive base running. Great effort there by Alyssa Hell on the diving ground ball up the middle. Just couldn't quite get to her knees to make that throw to first. Can't fault the effort.
Yep.
That's just great base running there by Impo.
Yep, speed.
But you can tell that base running is something that they practice a lot of because they do not hesitate.
They don't think twice.
They don't think twice. They're aggressive, and they're putting all the pressure on the defense. Number 15, Stewart, the 9-hole batter, second baseman, up to bat. Runner at third, 1 out. Comets need to buckle down right here and limit the damage to 1 run. Pitch. Ball 1, a little bit low. Can you notice here, Frampo got a left-handed batter. You'll notice on that pitch, she started running towards the pitcher. She's just trying to get the ball on the ground and be in motion. Put a lot of pressure on the defense. Squares around. Can't get the bunt down. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Really, at this point, the number 1 goal is to get that runner at third home.
Yeah, that's all she's trying to do. She is just trying to get the runner home. So it's been interesting to see what the Comets do. If she bunts the ball, will the Comets, throw it to first? Will they try to keep that runner at third? Lots of options defensively. Let's see what Coach Hanna has his team do if the bunt gets down. Pitch. Pops it up again. That one goes over the backstop and out of play. But again, Nate, it's the 4th bunt of the game so far where they pop the ball up. If you're the Comets, you'll keep taking that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-0 here in the top of the 2nd inning. Ampo's on top. Up and in for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wind is definitely up and kicking right now.
Wind is just pretty consistent. Blowing in from the south to the north. Makes it awful difficult to score on this East softball field. Pitch swung on and missed for the first strikeout of the game for Madison. That's the 2nd out of the inning. And the Ampo back up to the top of the lineup. Number 2, White, the shortstop. First inning, she had a solid line drive base hit over Alyssa Hell's, just over the tip of her glove at second base. Let's see if the Comets can limit the damage here and keep that run to 1 run here.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. Pitch was up high. When you're offensively, Nate, and fast pitch, you always want to try to have an inning where you have a crooked number of runs scored. If you're defense, you want to keep it to 0 or a straight number. Let's see if the Comets can keep it to a straight number here, keep it to 1 run, and limit the damage. 1 ball, 1 strike. To the shortstop for Ampo, White, number 2. Shows bunt, pulls back, takes strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And Chelsea go home.
Runner on the move, on the throwback. Comets kind of fell asleep, not paying attention to that runner at third.
Talk about aggressive. We've
talked about it. You've seen it already in these first 2 innings. Ampo is extremely aggressive on the base paths, and if you're not paying attention, if you fall asleep just for 1 split second, you can see what can happen. They're not going to wait around. They're going to take advantage and try to score when they get the chance. And pays off. There's that crooked run. Ball's hit to deep left field, just over Bristow's head. Runner's going to round first, go to second. Bristow fouls the ball to Kirchhoff at shortstop. That's a double. White, number 2, 2 for 2 so far in this ball game with a single and a double. And again, another runner in scoring position for Ampo. Here with 2 outs in the top of the 2nd and already scored 2 runs. Nate, that runner from third, it kind of caught me off guard as I was keeping up with my scorebook here, and look up and runner went in and scored.
I ain't gonna lie, I took a seat, and by the time I took a seat, she was home.
Muncie, number 7, up to bat, first baseman here for Ampo. She popped up a bunt to catcher last time. First pitch, fouled straight back for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch from MJ. Runners on the move. Safe.
Another stolen base.
Another stolen base. Again, the Comets just not on their toes defensively. A little bit too slow reacting. Not getting the base covered. Not coming up and making that good strong throw to give that runner to try to have a chance to throw that runner out. Pitch, 2 balls, no strikes. Call strike 1 on the outside corner. Or 1 ball, 2 strikes. Excuse me.
This is not a part of the lineup where you want to be giving up stolen bases.
No, he did not. And you know they're going to steal. So sure, Coach Han is going to have a talk with his girls about that between innings. Ball's popped up to right field. Gomez gets under it. A couple steps back to her left shoulder, makes the basket catch for the out. 9U put out. So we get to through the top of the second inning. Ampo scored 2 runs. It's 2-0. Comets coming up to bat.
Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
All right, welcome back. Here we go to the bottom of the second inning. We want to give a huge shout out to Coach Merriweather and our cross-country team. This past Saturday, they went to Oklahoma Baptist University in Shawnee for their competition. Haley Combs, Jr., medaled. Layla Sweeney and Alex Kimball, the other 2 members of the girls cross-country team, and James Wingfield, all had their personal best times of the year. So I want to congratulate them, and they're going to just continue to keep getting better and better and better. Cross-country is a long season. Tomorrow, the cross-country team is heading to Walters for the Walters cross-country meet. So I want to wish good luck to all of our cross-country runners as they head to Walters tomorrow. Of course, this week, it's an exciting time at Hinton High School. It's homecoming. We'll begin our homecoming activities this Wednesday as the dress-up day will be Country versus Country Club. Thursday will be Galaxy Day, and Friday, as usual, will be Crazy Red and White. There will be a pep assembly Friday morning at 10 o'clock with the cheerleaders and the band and male cheerleaders and lots of fun games, and then a parade downtown Hinton Friday afternoon about 1:45. Everyone get there in front of Legacy Bank.
Boys looking to go 4-0.
Football team looking to move to 4-0 as they play Merritt Friday night at 7 o'clock. Homecoming is at 6:30. First pitch to Charlie Van Huss. Is swung on and fouled straight back. No balls, 1 strike.
Then regional cheer Saturday as well in Chickasha.
And then regional cheerleading is Saturday at Chickasha. The Lady Comets trying to win 5 state championships in a row, moving up to Class 3A this year. They will be competing Saturday at 11:15 in Chickasha. Pitch. Ball 1, low and away to Charlie Van Huss. Wednesday night, there will be a regional cheer showing in the Dome at 8:15. Encourage everyone to come out and cheer on the Comet cheer team. Ball 2, inside. So important for everyone to come out. There's when you do a cheer competition, part of the routine is they get points for crowd participation. So come out Wednesday night and know when you are supposed to yell HHS so that we get all the crowd participation points we can get come regional time. Call strike 2 on the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That pitch has been there at times it's not.
Yeah, just, again, the umpires kind of have it. Again, we talked about it, a little generous zone on the outside corner. Pretty consistent with it for both teams. Batter's got to adjust to it. Pitch, swung on and missed. for strike 3. And that's the third strikeout here in the first 4 batters. Sure, that's one of the things that Coach Hanna wants to see, maybe a little bit of adjustment at the plate. When you're at bat, you don't want to just involve the pitcher and the catcher. You want to find a way to make the defense have to work. And right now, it's 25 and it's Muncie or Harris and Peterson for Ampo.
She goes right back to that pitch again.
Madison Hamilton up to bat. No balls, 1 strike.
Most importantly, make the cameraman back here work.
Yeah, make the cameraman find that ball as we hit it. Change up. Swung on and missed. No balls and 2 strikes. Again, you notice we talked about it early in the first inning. Ampo, their pitchers like to change speeds with the fastball changeup. Doing a good job of mixing those speeds up, causing some Comet hitters to be a little bit off balance. Pitch swung on and missed on the curveball, low and away for strike 3.
That's a great pitch.
Really good pitch. A lot of movement. That pitch started on the outside corner and it moved down and away. Little drop curve.
It's going to be tough if your opposing pitcher's got 2 or 3 pitches that are working well. It's going to be a tough night for hitters.
Yeah, absolutely. If you've got changeup and fastball and that curveball, if they're all working, it's going to be tough to really square a ball up and hit it. First pitch to Hannah DeVinny. Call strike 1 on the outside corner. Hannah's playing third base today. There goes that changeup. Good job there by Hannah to take that pitch. One thing you'll notice on her changeup, 2 of the ones she's thrown so far have hit the dirt, so if the Comets can just hang on and not swing at it, it's not a strike. So make that adjustment. Lay off that pitch. Ball 2. Again, another thing you'll notice when she throws the changeup, Nate, she comes right back with the curveball. And little things you might can pick up on to help take advantage of to square one up and get a good solid hit. Called strike 2 on the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. 2-0 score. Ampo's on top. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And that was 3 strikeouts in the inning. 5 strikeouts so far, so something the Comets are going to have to make that adjustment here pretty quick to find a way to get the bat on the ball. We head to the top of the third inning. Ampo 2, Comets 0.
2 words, cash back. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
This Friday in Comets football. Going to be playing a home game here against Merritt. Comets right now, they've started off the season. They're 3-0. It's the first time they've been 3-0 since 2014. Off to a fantastic start to the season here. This Friday, we were looking to get the crowd out loud and supportive. This was, Jared, really one of the loudest home crowds we've had in a long time this past Friday. And we're looking to double the noise on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and a lot of excitement. You know, we're 3-0, had a great win this past Friday night, 14-13. Just took every second of the game to get the win. But, yeah, this Friday night, homecoming, such a great time and a lot of excitement with all the activities, the banners and the floats. And we want to see a packed house, packed sea of red Friday night.
And I'll tell you, these boys deserve it. You know, last week when they went down 13-0, they could have easily folded up shop, and they have shown time and time again this team is resilient. They are big, physical, strong, and they're really playing their hearts out this year.
Absolutely. And this Thursday, this Comet softball team will be heading to Woodward to take on Hooker in another Class 2A District 3 showdown. Be a little bit of a long trip, so we are planning on streaming those games on HintonComets.tv, powered by Squirtle. So tune in. If you can't make it to Woodward, tune in at 2 o'clock Thursday. First pitch to Harris from Madison Hamilton is in there for strike 1. You remember in the first inning, Harris, number 33, just kind of got that little kind of a blue pit right in front of Charlie at the plate. She did everything she could to catch it, just couldn't quite come up with it. Let's see what happens here in the third inning. Call strike 2 on the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball two. One ball, two strikes. That was the first ball. Awful good pitch right there on the outside part of the plate. Just a little bit too far outside to get the strike called. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Line drive towards Sophie in center field. She takes about 3 steps up, makes the catch for the first out. Good job there by Sophie Barrett. Sometimes those line drive hits can be a little bit deceiving. Good job there to read it off the bat and go make a good solid catch. Number 25, Peterson, the pitcher, is up to bat. First inning, she hit a pop-up bunt to Hannah DeVinny at third base. Hannah made the catch for the put-out. First pitch down the middle for strike 1. MJ winds it up, pitches it on the inside part of the plate, a little too far in to get the strike called. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch.
Oh, that's a good pitch.
Good pitch, just a little too far outside to get the strike called. Again, like the similar pitch just before that was a little bit too much inside. That was just off the outside corner too much. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a good job laying off that pitch, too.
Yep. 3 balls, 1 strike. Pitch, called strike 2. Caught the bottom of the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count. Again, 2-0 to score, top of the 3rd inning. Pitch, called strike 3 on the outside corner. That's the 2nd strikeout of the game for Madison. That's a big one. Peterson's a good hitter. Huge to get that 2nd out here in the 3rd inning. Brings up number 11, Keeling, 2nd baseman, strikeout victim. Her first at bat. There's been 3 strikeouts so far for MJ. First pitch, call strike 1 on the inside corner. Good pitch right there to start off the at bat on the inside part of the plate.
Good job this inning getting first pitch strikes.
Yeah, and not right down the middle either. Ball's hit. Gonna be a foul ball. Again, you want to start off with strikes and get ahead in the count, but you want to make sure you start off with pitches that are on the inside corner, outside corner. You know, pitches that are not easy to, again, square up and make solid contact with. MJ's done a good job this inning of doing just that. 0-2. Ground ball. DeVinny snags it. Shuffles her feet, throws it across the diamond in time for the 5-3 putout. Good, strong inning there for the Comets. 3 up, 3 down. We're going to head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Comets look to get on the scoreboard. Down 2-0.
About a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular.
All right, welcome back. You know, Nate, one of the things that I looked up yesterday, I can look up the stats of unique viewers and total viewers of HintonComets.tv, and so far this year we've had about 15,000 views, almost 10,000 unique views. I'll tell you what, if your business or organization would like to advertise and support Hinton Comets athletics, but not just athletics, but really everything we're going to be streaming. If you're interested in again, advertising your business organization, there's no better way to do it than with HintonComets.tv. It's going to be seen by lots of eyeballs. The 2 football games have had almost 5,000 viewers. Our softball games have had, 500-600 viewers. Lots of eyeballs. We appreciate everyone tuning in and supporting Hinton Comet. HintonComets.tv, powered by Squirtle.
You said 15,000 views there at the beginning. That's about the size of a decent Oklahoma town right there.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
absolutely,
eyes.
absolutely. And you know, this is just the start of the season. We still got 6 more football games. We've got all the basketball season, wrestling, baseball, slow pitch, graduation, veterans assembly, spring festival. If you're interested in advertising, get with Jared Holman there at the high school, and he'll get you started on the process. Here we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Comets are going to be led off here by number 15, right fielder Alyssa Gomez, followed by second baseman Alyssa Help. And then the 9-hole designated player, Demi Dollenberg, will be the 3 coming up to bat here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. First pitch on the way. Called strike 1. Change up. That's the first time she's thrown that pitch for a strike. Now, I'm going to tell you something, Nate. If she starts doing that, that's going to be awful tough. And we talked last inning, she hadn't thrown that change up for a strike, but yet we had swung at it. Well, right there, she just threw it right over the plate for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball 1 outside.
And that's about the truest definition of a changeup right
Yes.
there, that mix of speed.
And you know, when the pitcher has a good changeup and a good fastball, good curveball, you got to just find a way to look for a pitch and then battle the other ones off. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Again, one of the things that the Comets are going to have to find a way to make an adjustment here in this game is they're going to have to find a way to put the bat on the ball. Too many strikeouts. That is their 6th strikeout out of 7 at bats so far. Going to have to find a way to get the barrel on the ball, and let's see if that Ampo defense is up to the challenge. Right now, we're not challenging the defense by getting the barrel on it. Alyssa Harrell, freshman up to bat, takes ball 1 outside.
Yeah, at this point, just find any way to get on base.
Got to find some way to, you know, may not happen via the walk. Pitcher's in control, got good command of the zone right now. But again, you're going to have to find a way to just get the barrel of the bat on the ball and make something happen. Second pitch, swung on a miss for strike 1. Again, one thing you notice, a lot of swings, a lot of misses. Again, I think that's attributed to the fact that she's got the changeup and she's throwing that curveball, so that ball's spinning. And by the time where she releases it and where it gets to the plate, it's not in the same location.
Yeah, you can't tell which one's coming. That's another strike.
Another strike, 1 ball, 2 strikes, another swing and miss. Again, one adjustment you can make if you're the Comets, maybe just shorten your swing up a little bit, move your hands a little bit closer to the pitcher. That shortens that distance to the zone up.
Yep.
And just focus on, just get the bat on the ball and let's make something happen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on a miss for strike 3. Again, right now, you just got to tip your cap to Peterson for the Panthers. She's just pitching a really strong ball game, and hey, the Comets still got 3 or 4 more innings to go right here. It just takes maybe one person, one hit can kind of get the barrel off the lid off the basket, so to speak.
The thing is too, when you're punching out one after another, that confidence just builds, and she's really feeling it right now.
A lot of confidence, but again, it just takes one pitch, one hit, one swing to make something good happen. First pitch to Dollenberg's on the outside corner for strike 1. Fouled back. Again, good job right there by Demi. I mean, just make contact.
Yeah, making contact.
You know, that's just something we want to, the adjustment we're going to have to make as we go through this game is finding a way to just make some contact and just, get the ball on the ground. Maybe they make a mistake, they make an error, and that might be the thing that gets us going. Who knows? Pitch. Ground ball, foul back. Catcher fields it in foul territory. It's a foul ball. It's, again, 2 foul balls there by Demi. Good job. Just battle. Find a way to, let's see if something can happen here with a couple foul balls. Pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. We head to the top of the 4th inning. 2-0. Ampo's on top.
It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people.
All right, welcome back. We're going to the top of the 4th inning. 2-0 is our score. Again, this week, Nate, is an exciting time at Hinton High School. It's our homecoming week. Festivities will get started Wednesday, as our first dress-up day will be Country versus Country Club. Thursday will be Galaxy Day. And then Friday is our traditional annual Crazy Red and White. Encourage everyone out there, if you can, to come up to the Dome at 10 o'clock. Friday morning we will have a pep assembly. Pep assembly will feature the band and the cheerleaders, male cheerleaders, games, and all sorts of fun activities.
Usually one of our best pep assemblies.
Usually it's one of the best pep assemblies. Usually the Dome is just a solid sea of red. And then Friday afternoon at 1:45 we'll have our homecoming parade with all the banners and the floats and the fire trucks and band, and all the different groups will be marching down to Main Street. Encourage everyone to get out, find you a good spot, and cheer on our parade. And then Friday night, homecoming, the festivities themselves will begin Friday night at 6:30 to be followed by kickoff at 7 o'clock at Jim Sire Field, as the Comets look to move to 4-0, as they will be taking on the Merritt Oilers. First pitch is ball one, a little bit high. The number 17 Carpenter's up to bat. Carpenter's first to bat was a walk. The only walk of the day so far by either pitcher.
I was thinking the same thing you were on that first pitch.
Yeah, it looked pretty good, but just a little bit high. Second pitch is ball two, outside. Again, one thing here, if you're the Comets, you gotta believe that your offense is going to get going. What you can't do right now is you just can't get discouraged defensively and give up 2 or 3 just runs that would make it awful difficult to have a chance at winning this game. You got to stay positive, stay engaged defensively. Second pitch, swung on and missed.
Like you said, despite the game so far, it's only a 2-run game.
Exactly. Despite the fact that we offensively we're just we're kind of struggling right now, it's still just a 2-0 game. That's one pitch, one hit could turn this game around and give the momentum right back to us. What you don't want to do is give up some cheap runs defensively. Pitch fouled off over the third base dugout. We'll do it all again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Right now probably the biggest difference in this game is just simply in the strikeouts. Ampo only has 3 strikeouts, and Hinton has, I believe, 8 strikeouts. That's really the difference right now in the game. Ampo, they've only had 1 or 2 good hits, but they put the bat on the ball and put some pressure on the Comets to score their 2 runs.
And aggressive on the base pass too.
Yeah, but you got to get on base to be aggressive. Yeah. And again, that's been the difference. Is they've just got a couple runners and then they've been aggressive. 2-2 pitch, line drive foul down the third baseline. We'll do it all again. Pitch, ground ball. Again, third baseline is foul. Hannah Devaney needs to be on her toes over there. Again, you'll notice most left-handed slap batters, when they come up to bat, they try to put the ball what I like to call the 5.5 hole, which is right between the third baseman and the shortstop. If they can put it in that position with their speed and the fact they're on the move, it's difficult to throw them out. Pitch, swung on and missed for the strikeout. Good pitching there by MJ, especially after a couple of foul balls for her to bow her back right there and make maybe her best pitch of the day. Little pitch that had a little up movement, up and away, and got the strikeout for the first out.
She was going to continue to chase outside, so keep throwing it outside till you get what you want.
Hicks squares up to bunt, pops it up to Weathers. Got to turn her glove over, made the old Willie Mays basket catch, but she made the catch anyways. 2 outs.
If you could highlight one mistake from the Panthers today, that's probably it right there.
Yeah. They just have not bunted the ball well. Kind of, we talked about it earlier. Would they maybe go away from that strategy? But so far, they're going to stick to what they know they can do, and they're going to continue to bunt the ball. Ball's popped up. Alyssa Hill calls it off and makes the catch. Another 1, 2, 3 inning for the Comets. That's 2 innings in a row. It's been 3 up and 3 down. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Maybe this will be the inning that some adjustments will be made at the plate for the Comets, and they'll find a way to get a run across. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning, 2-0. Ampo's on top.
And our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
All right, welcome back. Again, as we just talked about a while ago, so far this year we've had about 15,000 views on HintonComets.tv, powered by Squirtle. If you'd like to get your business or organization in front of those eyeballs, advertise what you got, and support the Hinton Comets, get a hold of Jared Holman at the high school. We appreciate Legacy Bank and True Value. You'll notice Legacy Bank has a commercial, and they are a website sponsor. If you go to HintonComets.tv, you'll notice right there in the middle of the website, Legacy Bank. If you click on that, it'll take you to Legacy Bank's website. And then also on the right corner, you will notice Legacy Bank and True Value corner logos. We appreciate all their support of Hinton Comet Athletics. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Comets back to the top of the lineup. This will be the second time around, Nate. Let's see what adjustments are made here by the Comet hitters the second time around as Kirchhoff will get things going. First pitch, ball 1, outside. Again, you think about what are some adjustments that the Comets can make. One of the things they can do is just maybe take away that outside corner, scoot up a little bit closer to the plate, take away that outside part of the plate, try to take the ball to the right side. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
It's the first time in a while they've been in a favorable count here.
It really is maybe the first time all game we've had a 2-0 count in our favor. Let's see what Kirchhoff can make happen with that favorable count. Pitch, fouled straight back. 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, still in a favorable count if you're Cali. Look for your pitch. If you get it, turn on it and drive one. Cali's a lot of potential here to get this game, get the momentum opened up for the Comets offensively with the big hit. Swung on a miss for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That pitch right there has been the one.
That's been the pitch that the Comets have had the most trouble with. It looks like from out here in center field, it's just a curved ball, little drop curve, kind of moving out and away from the batter. Just have had a tough time catching up to it and making contact on that pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch, swung on and missed. There's that same pitch. Another strikeout. Sophie Barrett will be the batter. Now, again, one of the things that Sophie's the only batter so far that hasn't got out via the strikeout. Had a little slap hit that pop up to the pitcher in the first inning. Let's see if Sophie can kind of have that same philosophy, but instead of popping it up, keep the barrel up and get the ball down and use her speed to try to make something happen here for the Comets. First pitch on the way to Sophie. Changeup, ball 1, up high. Good job of laying off that pitch.
That pitch had a lot of break at the end there.
Yep, it's almost like a change curve or a slurve, a slow curve.
Yep. It had a lot of downward break.
Pitch is up and in. Ball 2.
Again, 2-0 count.
Again, another 2-0 count. Let's see if
it's the little things, but the second time through, it's a good glimmer of hope right here.
Two balls, no strikes. One out. In there for strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike. To Sophie Barrett, the center fielder for the Comets. Sophie is a junior. Fouled straight back for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed at the changeup. Another strikeout.
It's a tough out.
It's again, you notice that changeup. It's got a lot of, again, it's almost a slurve. It's a slow curveball. A lot of movement. Doesn't come in flat. It comes in with a lot of down movement. And again, right there, you know, if you don't swing at it, awful close. Umpire might call it strike 3, so you got to try to make something happen. Sierra Weathers up to bat. First pitch, swung on, fouled off. Strike 1. And right now, you just got to kind of tip your cap to Peterson for Ampo. Just really pitching. It's a very strong game. And again, the Comets got a lot more bats left here, though. They got a chance to make something happen. Change up, fouled up. Catcher gives chase. Out of play for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes on junior Sierra Weathers, first baseman. Here comes the pitch. Curveball, outside corner. Swung on and missed for another strikeout. And we head to the top of the 5th inning. Comets, 3 more opportunities, 3 more innings to try to get that offense going. They're down 2-0.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Again, welcome back. Here we go to the top of the 5th inning. This Class 2A District 3 matchup between the 2 top-rated teams. Ampo currently 6-1 in district play, sitting in first place. Hinton 5-2, sitting in second place, tied with Texoma and Apache, all with a record of 5-2. This Thursday, the Comets will head to Woodward to take on Hooker in a district contest. For those of you that cannot make it to Woodward, kind of a far trip, tune in at HintonComets.tv about 2 o'clock, and the games will be streamed live. Next Monday, the Comets will finish out their district contest as they head to Texoma. Nice little 4-hour drive. Again, if you don't feel like making that 4-hour drive all the way to Texoma, tune in to HintonComets.tv at 1 o'clock, and the games will be streamed live. First pitch here in the 5th inning from MJ. Good pitch at the low bottom part of the plate on the outside corner for strike 1 to the 9-hole batter, number 15, Stewart.
I believe Texoma's about an hour from 3 different states up there that far.
It's second pitch, strike 2, no balls, 2 strikes. I think when you're at Texoma, you're closer to like California than you are Hinton, it feels like. You get to Woodward, you're like, oh, we're about there. Yeah, you're halfway there when you get to Woodward.
Unfortunately, it don't look anything like California up there.
No, it doesn't. No balls, 2 strikes on the 9-hole batter. Change up, ground ball past the third base. Dug out there by Ampo for a foul ball. We'll do it all again. Again, if you wonder why the world is Hinton going to Texoma, that's just the district that we got put in with. Districts are determined by the OSSAA. They're on a 2-year rotation. This is the first year in this district, so next year Texoma will get to make the 4-hour trip to Hinton. Pitch, ball 1, low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes here in the top of the 5th inning. Stewart was a strikeout victim her first at bat. Let's see what happens here. The second at bat's fouled straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You know, Nate, one of the things you've noticed here in this game, Ampo, is again, they've not had as many strikeouts, and they've done a good job of, they've had a lot more foul balls. That just means more pitches, more opportunities, more chances to try to get base runners. Pitch, ground ball, fielded there by Devaney, hits her glove. Going to reach via the air. So again, 3rd inning so far out of the first 5 where the leadoff runners got on base. We talked about that as one of the keys to the game. Which team can get the leadoff runner on base? Now that gives opportunities for Ampo right here. Will they bunt? Will they steal? I think they're going to probably go with the steal, try to steal second base here versus the bunt.
And that's a tough one to give up there, an error in that situation. That was a ground ball, definitely playable. Could have got the first out there.
Runner on the move.
She got it this time. Oh.
A little bit better.
Little bobble.
Runner's safe at second base.
Is that 5? That may be if it's still on base.
4 or 5. Coach Hanna's arguing the runner might have left a little early. I didn't see it. Was watching the pitcher.
I think that was a little concern the last 2 times these teams faced off.
Coach Hanna just got ejected from the ball game. Coach Martinez will finish this game off as the head coach. Runner at second base. No outs for Ampo.
For the fans at home, if you don't know what's at stake and what's on the line today, that I show you there's a lot of passion between both these 2 teams.
Absolutely.
You love to see it.
Leadoff batter White up to bat, number 2. Kind of a timeout. Coach Martinez is going to come out and try to calm the Comets down. Again, I think Coach Hanna's point there is he just feels like those base runners are leaving a little early. I wasn't watching. Was watching the pitch. They are stealing those bases awful easy.
Yeah. And I think that was a concern the last time.
Felt like right there that that was one of the better throw downs that we've had so far, where good pitch. Charlie jumped up, threw a good strong throw to second base, and still wasn't even that close at getting the out. So again, right here, runner at second base, no outs. Again, still just a 2-0 game. You're the Comets. You want to bow your back right here, see what you're made of. Let's see if we can't get out of this thing with no runs being scored. Again, White, the batter, shortstop. She's 2 for 2 so far. She's got a single and a double. She's really hit the ball pretty well so far for Ampo. Pitch. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ampo continues to stay aggressive there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked here in a second. Just this runner at second base may try to steal third. It's kind of been what they've done the whole game. The 2 times we played them, when they get runners on, they're not afraid to put them in motion and steal. And again, you can leave the base when the pitcher releases the ball, and I'm sure they're leaving right close. Maybe a second before, awful difficult call. You don't see it called very much in high school softball. Ball's popped up. Devaney calls it, gets underneath it, makes the catch for the putout, 5U putout, first out here in the top of the 5th inning. First time we've got the leadoff batter out today. Number 7, first baseman Muncie up to bat. Muncie so far is 0 for 2 with 2 pop-ups at third base and to right field. First pitch, called strike 1.
And again, you can just see the base runners. They're constantly checking to see if the Comets are.
She's getting about halfway off, and she's just trying to make something happen. Trying to dare a throw down to second base, maybe make a bad throw, and if a bad throw happens, their ball gets away off Charlie's glove. The runner's going to advance up to third base on the pass ball, wild pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at third base for Muncie. Ball 2, outside. 2 balls, 1 strike.
They need to be careful here.
Yeah, this is, again, we talked about it. Even though offensively we haven't been able to get things going, we've done a good job of giving ourselves a chance with our pitching and our defense. Big opportunity right here for the Comets. Squares around, tries to bunt it down, can't get it done. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This will be a huge opportunity if the Comets can get out of this inning without giving up a run. 1 out so far, 2 balls and 2 strikes on Muncie, the batter. Let's see if the Comets can do just that.
She's going to have a quick discussion there with Coach.
Pretty sure that this is Muncie, the number 7. This is the coach's daughter. Eric Muncie is the head coach for Ampo. Again, remember last time Ampo got a runner to third base. They stole on the pitch, throw back to the pitcher. Ground ball foul right off the fencing there in front of the Ampo dugout.
And I tell you this evening, if you're playing short or third, you better be awake because.
Yeah, they're doing it. Yeah, they're hitting a lot of balls to the left side of the infield, no doubt. Ground ball up the middle for a base hit. Run's going to score.
It's just a good base hit.
Just a good solid base hit right back up the middle. Muncie delivers the 1-out single. Ampo takes a 3-0 lead here in the top of the first inning. Harris, the catcher, up to bat. First pitch, called strike 1 on the outside corner. Second pitch, fouled off, out of play over the first base dugout. No balls and 2 strikes. Three to nothing is the score here in the top of the 5th inning. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That's the second out here of the 5th inning. That brings up to bat number 25, the pitcher, Peterson. Peterson so far is 0 for 2. She's had a pop-up bunt to hand it to Vinny. Snagged it at third base, and then she had a strikeout looking the last inning. First pitch, ball 1. Again, you notice her base runners, again, being aggressive. Right there, she gets about halfway off. She's really just trying to bait Charlie to throw to first base, and if she does, she's going to go on to second. Yeah. Good job there by Charlie of not falling for it. Pitch. Throws it to first. That time she fell for it. Throws it to second. Safe. Ball gets by the Kirchhoff at shortstop, but good backup there by Bristow to keep the runner from advancing on to third. But again, you notice there, that's all that Muncie was trying to do is to get that throw behind her, and then she's just going to take off and advance to second base. Another runner in scoring position here for Ampo with 2 outs.
Yep, and with that, even with 2 outs, you get a base hit, and she's liable to score.
Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Again, another opportunity, another big opportunity here for the Comets to get out of this inning without giving up much damage. 3-0 here in the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Great pitch there by MJ. We're going to head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Ampo gets 1 run there in the 5th inning to take a 3-0 lead.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
All right, welcome back. Here to the bottom of the 5th inning. A lot of excitement there in the top of the 5th inning. Coach Hanna questioning a few of the calls. Runners leaving the base early. Was ejected from the game, so Coach Martinez will be taking over at third base. Here for the Comets as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Comets are going to be Charlie Van Huss, Madison Hamilton, and Hannah DeVinny will be the 3 batters coming up to the plate so far. Again, we've been talking about it this whole game, but Comets here in the 5th inning, 5th, 6th, 7th inning, going to have to make some adjustments at the plate. Going to have to find a way to lay off the changeup unless it's a strike. They're going to have to find a way to take away that outside curveball. Just have not been able to figure that pitch out so far. But again, second time up, they've seen it. Let's see if they can make some adjustments and make something happen right here. Again, still just a 3-0 game. Just takes one hit, one person to make something happen. Get hit by a pitch, walk, base hit, error, who knows, whatever it might possibly be. Somebody needs to step up right here, show some perseverance, show some resiliency, make something happen. Comets got 2 freshmen and a sophomore coming up to bat. One thing about the Comets, they're a very young team. A lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores. Gaining lots of valuable experience this season. First pitch to Charlie's called strike 1 on the outside corner. The Sampo team, again, been to the state tournament the last 2 years in a row, and the Comets, hanging right in there with them. Change up.
There's a changeup.
Ball 1. Good job there by Charlie to lay off that. You wouldn't even want to swing at that anyways, even if it had been a strike. Lay off that pitch. Good job there by Charlie to do just that and take ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Called strike 3 on that outside corner. There's that curveball painting the black on the outside part of the plate. Another strikeout. Madison Hamilton comes up to bat. It's 12 strikeouts for Peterson for Rampo today. First pitch to MJ. Fouled off. Good job of sitting back. That time MJ did a good job of keeping her hands back on the changeup. Had a good swing on it. Just couldn't quite connect to get the ball into play. No balls and 1 strike. Another changeup. This time it's up high for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, she's went 2 changeups. If I'm MJ, I'm sitting dead red on that curveball outside part of the plate right here. Drive the ball up the middle, the right side. There's the curveball, but there it was. Outside for ball 2. Good job. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hitters count. Let's see if MJ can take advantage of this favorable position in terms of the count. Foul ball past the first baseline. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And again, this is what makes it so difficult right here for the Comets, because 2 balls, 2 strikes. She's any pitch is available to her. Change up, curveball, Fastball outside, up high. Any pitch is available. Let's see what happens. Pitch. Change up. Good job there by MJ of laying off. Not swinging at that pitch. It was outside for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball. Good job there by MJ. This is, again, first time really this whole game we've had a full count. And there you see a strike. Good job fouling it off. Foul it off. Keep making contact. Keep making contact. Make something happen right here with 2 strikes. Ground ball. Fielded by the shortstop. Throws it across the diamond to first base for the putout. 6-3, but good at bat.
Yep.
Right there by MJ. There's really nothing wrong with that at bat. Really strong at bat. That was a good, solid hit. Unfortunately, just right at the shortstop. You know, last inning, Ampo had the very same hit. The difference was it was right up the middle, single. They score a run. MJ right there hits it well, but shortstop makes a nice play, gets the 6-3 put out for the second out.
Yep, full count. You know, laid off that changeup. Decent, solid contact on that hit.
DeVinny, line drive to second base. Again, unfortunately, just right at the second baseman. Doesn't have to take but about half a step to her left to make the catch. But you got to feel good if you're the Comets. Those last 2 at-bats were both good hits. Starting to maybe come around and get something going offensively here. We head to the 6th inning. Ampo 3, Comets 0.
2 words, cash back. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our...
All right, we are in the 6th inning. 3-0 ball game. Ampo's on top. Again, the winner of this game will... If Ampo holds on, and they will be have a record of 7-1 and be in a really good position to finish in first place in the Class 2A District 3. If the Comets can find a way to come from behind and get a win, then the Comets will be tied for first place with a great opportunity to finish in that top spot. Still got 2 at-bats for the Comets. Again, one of the things that you know, we can think about Friday night, Nate, you know, Hinton Comet football, their offense wasn't very good for 3 quarters. But their defense kept them in the game, and then all of a sudden it just took one play. Levi went around the corner for that big gain, and it just kind of opened the floodgates.
Yep.
You know, you know, if you're the Comets, you got to believe that same thing is going to happen for you. What you don't want to do is falter defensively right now. You want to stay strong pitching, stay strong defensively, and just keep believing that you're going to get it done offensively here in the 6th and 7th inning. First pitch, ball 1 outside to number 11, Keeling. Keeling is 0 for 2 with the strikeout and a ground ball to third base so far in this game. Ground ball just over the head of MJ, fielded there by second base by shortstop Callie Kirchhoff, and she fires it across to Sierra Weathers for the 6-3 putout. Great defensive play. Again, you see right there, you know, Kirchhoff, you know, this is probably our best defensive lineup with Callie at short and DeVinny at third base, Lissa Hell at second, and Sierra at third. And you see a strong defensive play by senior Callie Kirchhoff to get the first out of the 6th inning. Brings up to bat number 17, Carpenter. Ball 1 up high. Carpenter has scored 1 run in the 2nd inning. She reached via the walk. In the 4th inning, she struck out. Strike 1 on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. And if you've just kind of tuned in, Coach Martinez is taking over the head coaching role for the remainder of this game. Pitch. Line drive foul. Out of play over the third base dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Something good happened down at Kempsire Field. We can hear some cheering. Hopefully it's a Comet Junior High team maybe making a big play. Pitch. Fouled straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On Carpenter, number 17. Left fielder for the Ampo Panthers. Ball 2, low and away, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Beautiful night here. The lights are on. Sun's going down. It's cooling off. Beautiful evening here for some softball. Ground ball right back to MJ. She fields it, bobbles it, picks it up, throws it to Weathers. Gets the out. Good job there by Madison to keep her wits about her and get that ball picked up and get the force out to first base. That brings up number 18, third baseman Hicks for Ampo. So far in the game, Hicks has had a pop-up to second base and a pop-up to first base. 0 for 2 so far. If you're the Comets, you want to make that 0 for 3 and have a good 3-up, 3-down inning here in the 6th. First pitch from MJ. Outside for ball 1. Second pitch, called strike 1 on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, we want to wish good luck to the high school and junior high cross-country teams. They're heading to Walters tomorrow. This past Saturday, all the cross-country runners ran their best times of the season. We expect that to just keep getting better and better and better for Coach Merriweather's cross-country team. Second pitch, or third pitch, called strike 2.
Good pitch. Good
pitch. As Nate just called, that's that low outside corner. Awful difficult pitch to hit. And if you do swing at it, you do hit it, you're probably not going to hit it very solidly. 1-2. Outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs. Ball 3. Just missed off the inside part of the plate.
She wanted that one.
That was a pretty good pitch, but one thing that, umpire again's been fairly consistent. Hasn't called that inside pitch a strike. He likes a little bit more on the outside part of the plate. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled straight back. We'll do it all over again. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Want to wish good luck to our livestock exhibitors. They will be heading to the Oklahoma City State Fair this weekend. They've had a lot of success so far this fall showing season. If you want to keep up with all their successes, go to Hinton FFA. Fouled straight back. Go to Hinton FFA chapter on Facebook. Follow them, and Mr. Sam will keep you up to date with all the goings on and the successes that they're having in FFA.
They've had several bats, full count tonight. They always say with 2 strikes, protect the plate. You're not going to catch them looking a lot with 2 strikes.
Nope, and they're just doing a good job of making their ground ball to MJ. She fills it, fires it to Weathers. It gets the out. Another 1-3 put out through the 6.5. Lady Comets, two more opportunities here to push some runs across. 3-0. Ampo's on top. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Communities, because we're in your communities, with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games, so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
All right, welcome back. As we head to the bottom of the 6th inning, one of the things that Mr. Allen and I were just discussing that, that last 5th inning, a little bit of adjustment there by the Comets. You had Madison Hamilton come up the bat, got a full count, fouled off 2 pitches, and then hit a good hard ground ball out to third base. And then followed that, or to shortstop, and then followed that up with the line drive out from Devaney. Even though they were both outs, they were both good hits, and that's really the first we've seen so far today of the Comets squaring the ball up on the barrel of the bat, making good contact. Let's see if that can't bleed over to these other girls as they come up to bat here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The Comets this inning are going to have right fielder Alyssa Gomez, second baseman Alyssa Hale, and designated player Demi Dollenberg will be the 3 guaranteed coming up to bat here for the Comets. Alyssa, her first at bat, had a strikeout. And here we go. We're about to get started here with the bottom of the 6th inning. Peterson still pitching for Ampo. Gomez, the batter for the Comets, first pitch. Scored around to get the bunt down. Couldn't quite get it down. Takes strike 1 here to start the bottom of the 6th inning. Popped it up. Back straight, back out of play. Foul ball, no balls, and 2 strikes. You know, Nate, right now this game feels just like the football game Friday night. And see if these girls can reflect back on how the boys just stayed strong, stayed resilient. Didn't have anything going offensively for 3 quarters, but they found a way in the 4th quarter to get it going. Pitch. Called, strike 3 on the outside corner. First out here at the bottom of the 6th inning. You know, right now the big difference is that pitcher in the circle for Ampo is just really in control. Don't know if she's a senior or not, but, you know, this is a girl that's pitching the state tournament.
She's throwing like one.
She's throwing like a lot of experience. Alyssa Hale takes strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Yeah, she's definitely pitching like she is a veteran senior that's been in big moments and been in big games and just really solid so far through 5 1/3 innings. Strike 2 on Alyssa. No balls and 2 strikes. Alyssa's another one of our freshmen, second baseman. Pretty much has started there the entire season. Ball 1 outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to take on that one.
A good take, good pitch, good take.
Haven't seen that changeup in a minute.
Speak of the changeup, there it was. Another strikeout on the changeup on the outside corner.
It had been a minute since she had thrown that.
Yep, and that's what makes it tough. You just get in there and you don't know. She's throwing it at any point, any time in the count. And now we see right there, she throws it for a strike. Makes it difficult on the Comet batters. They've just been we've been on our heels this whole day. Just have not been very comfortable at the plate. Dollenberg fouls it off. Strike 1.
Quick mound visit.
And we got a second here. We want to again remind everybody that maybe watching, maybe watch this on the archives, that this Thursday at 2 o'clock, Hinton softball will be taking on Hooker. That game will be played at Woodward, and it will be broadcast, streamed on HintonComets.tv. Friday night, homecoming at 6:30 will be broadcast. We'll be streaming homecoming to be followed by the football game versus Merritt. Pitch to Dollenberg. Change up down and taken for ball one. And then we want to remind everyone this Wednesday at 8:15 in the Dome, the Hinton Cheer Squad will be having a regional showing. If you can't make it out to watch, tune in at 8:15 to HintonComets.tv, and we'll be streaming that also. Call strike two on the outside corner to Dallenberg. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You get the corner like that, that's tough.
This makes it tough. It's a pitcher's pitch. Ball 2. And one thing about it, Nate, he's been the home plate umpire has been very consistent with that strike call both ways, both teams. He's given just a little bit off that outside part of the plate. And ball 3. Get another full count. Let's see if Dallenberg can maybe be the spark to get the offense going here for the Comets.
Like you said, just got to reach base. Just find a way to reach base.
Pitch, ball 4. Comets have their first base runner of the game. Breaks up the perfect game that was going on for Peterson. Now that brings up the top of the lineup, Kirchhoff. Again, senior. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
I believe this is one of your keys to the game in the pregame.
Who can get the big hit? Kirchhoff, senior. This is who you want up to bat right here. Your senior, most experienced player, played in the most games.
Offense with 2 outs.
Offense. Let's see if Callie can make something happen. So far, Callie on the day is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. I would look for her to make something happen right here for the Comets. Pitch. Change up, fouled, straight back. 1 strike.
If they do get a hold of that changeup.
Yeah, that was a good job there. She sat back on it, waited on it. No balls, 1 strike. Bristow comes in to run for Dallenberg, so that's a substitution. Bristow, the flex, comes into the game to run. Ball 1 outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Again, you see them making adjustments. The last 2-3 innings this time around,
Yep, absolutely. You see one of the things you see in the last 2 innings. We've had several 2-1, 2-0, 3-2, 3-1 counts. We've done a good job of taking some pitches and getting some favorable counts. And now you got one of your best hitters up to bat with the favorable count. 2-1, 2 balls, 1 strike. Let's see if Callie can make something happen right here. Again, it's 3-0. 1 hit can really change the outlook of this game.
Yep. You can hear the girls in the dugout making a little noise.
Yeah, a lot of excitement. Lady Comets making some noise. Again, 2 balls, 1 strike on Kirchhoff. Shortstop, senior. Pitch. Fouled out of play over the first base dugout. First base dugout is occupied by the Comets. Brings up a 2 balls and 2 strikes on Kirchhoff with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Swung and missed for strike 3. And we're going to head to the 7th inning. The Comets trail 3-0.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care, We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
All right, welcome back. As we head to the 7th inning, Comets trail 3-0. Again, right here, if you're the Comets, you want to keep this at a 3-run game. Give yourself an opportunity. You're in a great position coming to the bottom of the 7th. You got your 2, 3, 4 batters coming up to bat. And especially, a couple innings ago, those girls got some hard hits. So again, you want your defense and your pitching to keep you in the game and to give you a chance here in the 7th inning. The 9-hole batter for Ampo, number 15, Stewart, will lead things off.
You really want to keep the 9-hole from.
Or excuse me, number 5, the 8-hole batter, Shat, up to bat. First pitch swung on and missed. Good start there to this top of the 7th inning for MJ. Again, she's been really solid herself in the zone, throwing a lot of strikes, throwing a lot of really good pitches on the outside part of the plate. Squares up to bunt, fouls it straight back. No balls and 2 strikes. Twang on and miss for the strikeout. Good pitch up in the end. Awful difficult pitch to hit. It's a 6th strikeout of the game for MJ. That brings up the 9-hole batter, Stewart, number 15. So far she is 1 for 2. Had a single and a strikeout. As you notice, she bats from the left-hand side. Going to look to bunt it or slap it. Gets in motion, takes strike 1 right down the middle. Second pitch, ground ball. Fielded by Davini, picks it up, no play. And there you see the advantage of those left-handed slappers. That was not a massively big hit, but just far enough away from the catcher, just far enough away from Hannah Davini that by the time we fielded it, we had absolutely no play.
There's really nothing you can do about that.
Absolutely nothing you can do. That's the advantage of batting from the left-handed side. So Ampo gets another base runner on base and brings up the top of their lineup, number 2, shortstop White, who's 2 for 3 so far. Squares around like he was going to bunt. Takes ball 1 up high. Again, I bet at some point here in this at bat, you're going to see the runner at first in motion trying to steal second base. Ball gets away from the catcher on a wild pitch. Going to call the runner out at first base for leaving early. That was what Coach Hanna was wanting earlier. Umpire called it. It's going to be the second out of the inning.
And one you didn't need to leave early on that one.
Yeah, that time, pitch got away from the catcher, would have walked to second base. But again, good job there, Coach Hanna. Saw something that he felt like the umpires weren't seeing, and that time they saw it and they got the call. So 2 outs. Pitch was up high. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. On the leadoff batter for Ampo, number 2, White. Line drive, left field. It's going to be off the fence. Bristow barehands it, throws it into Kirchhoff at shortstop. She fields it. And that's Stewart's stand-up double, second double of the game.
That makes that second out haul that more pitches.
Yeah, absolutely. That makes that leaving the base early huge, because if she doesn't leave early, that's another run.
It's an RBI double.
RBI double, but as it is, no harm, no foul, 2 outs, runner at second base. That brings up to bat number 7, first baseman Muncie. First pitch, fouled, straight back out of play. No balls, 1 strike. Again, if you're the Comets right here, you want to keep this at 3-0. Best pitches, best defense right here for the Lady Comets. Ball 2, ball 1. Up and away. Again, Ampo's got another runner in scoring position. Base hit would score the 4th run of the game. An out would be the 3rd out. The Comets go to bat in the bottom of the 7th inning. Pitch. Ground ball fielded by Madison. Shuffles, throws it to first base, and gets the out for the 3rd out. And we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. It's pretty simple, Nate. The Comets got to score 3 to make it go to 8. If they score 4, they're going to be victorious. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
All right, welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Comets trail 3-0. Comets are going to bring up to bat this inning the 2, 3, and 4 hole batters, Sophie Barrett, Sierra Weathers, and Charlie Van Huss. So important right here, Nate. Even though we've not had a lot of success offensively, so important to stay positive, to just keep believing that this is, it's why you play 7 innings. You got another chance, you got another at bat, another opportunity. Again, I've said it several times, we haven't quite got it done yet. It just takes one person, do something right here. One base runner could be the difference in getting this thing going for us. Let's see if Sophie Barrett's had a couple of good at bats. Had a pop up in the first inning of the pitcher. Strikeout the last inning, but had a couple foul balls. Let's see if she can be the one to get the offense going here for the Comets. Peterson is going. She's back in the circle for Ampo. We saw last game we played at Ampo. He went with both pitchers. He brought in Peterson second. So far this game, Coach Muncie's just riding the arm of Peterson. Let's see if she can't close this. If she'll close this game out or not.
Hard not to make that decision. There's only one walk tonight.
First pitch. Sophie pops it up. Caught by the 3rd baseman for the 3-5U put out. Again, you see right there, not a bad hit by Sophie. It was just a little bit too much in the air to make that a relatively routine catch for the 3rd baseman. For 1 out, brings up first baseman, junior, Sierra Weathers. First pitch to Sierra is taken for ball 1 outside. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's that pitch.
That curved ball that's starts on the outside corner, and then it just breaks away. And I don't know how many times we've swung and missed that pitch. It's been quite a few. It's just kind of kept us. We've just been off guard on that pitch the whole game. Change up. Swing and miss for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Like you said, it's one of those pitches, I just wouldn't even swing at it.
It's so tough because when she releases it, it's a strike. But by the time it gets up to the plate, it's moved away. It's so hard not to swing at it. Foul ball out of play over the first base side. So it's awful easy in our position to say, well, why are we swinging at it? Well, when that ball's released, it looks like it's a strike.
Yep.
But because of the spin, because of the movement, that ball's moving away. And again, you see a lot of swings and a lot of misses on that curveball outside today. Weathers, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Another hard line drive foul ball.
That's good. Good hit right there. Good contact.
Good contact by Sierra. 2 good foul balls. Let's see if that makes a difference. 2 foul balls in a row. Both were hit pretty solidly. Just foul. Let's see if she can't make an adjustment, square one up, get it in play, make something happen. Pitch. Change up. Ball 1 outside. 1 ball. Or 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good job there by Sierra of laying off that pitch. That was low and away.
Seems like with these 2-2 counts tonight, we've seen her throw that curveball.
Another foul ball. First baseman, second baseman, and the right fielder all giving chase. Can't quite come up with it. So again, one of the things we see here, Nate, this is 3 foul balls.
Yep.
We talk about that. The more pitches you foul off, the more pitches you see, the more comfortable you get in that, especially in that at bat. Let's see if Sierra can take advantage with a couple foul balls and really groove her timing up right here and hit one hard. Again, another foul ball over the first base side.
We talked about so many times, the more fouls, the better chance here.
Exactly, and another adjustment here, you're seeing all these foul balls are to the right side. If a pitcher's pitching you on the outside corner, you got to keep the barrel of the bat behind your hands and take it to the right side. So good adjustment here by Sierra. See if she can't straighten it out. Pitch, change up. Ball 3, outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Up to this point, this has been the best at bat of the game for the Lady Comets. Let's see if Sierra can finish it off and find a way on base. Swung on a miss on the high fastball. One of the first times the whole day we've seen her go to that pitch.
Yeah.
Awful tough pitch. Again, that pitch is released at the hip, and by the time it gets to the batter, it's up there about your chin. So hard to lay off of it. Aspen Sherry comes in to pinch hit for Charlie Van Huss. First pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Lady Comets trail 3-0. Ball 1 outside Aspen. Aspen has been hitting the ball pretty solidly here the last couple weeks. Getting rewarded here with an opportunity to make something happen offensively for the Comets. Call strike 2 on the inside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That corner has been there all night.
Yep, that's just, he ain't going to call it off the inside part of the plate, but he's going to call it on the plate on that inside part. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Comets down to their last strike. Foul straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Aspen. Here comes a pitch. Popped up. Out of play. Again, another good job here by Aspen. Fouled off. I believe that's the 2nd or 3rd one in a row she's fouled off. I would anticipate right here that she's probably going to come with the changeup. Let's see what pitch is called. Curveball. Swung on and missed for strike 3.
And that's a fitting
end to go to the curveball.
Yep.
So 3-0 is the final score. Ampo wins to move to 7-1 in district play. Lady Comets move to 5-3. Reminder, this Wednesday at 8:15, tune in to HintonComets.tv for a Cure Regional showing. Thursday, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, we'll be streaming Hinton versus Hooker. And then Friday night, homecoming, 6:30. Tune in to HintonComets.tv.